Hello and welcome to your yoga practice today. I hope you're doing all right. And I've already mentioned I purchased a little desk calendar all about the moon, and I'm actually loving it. It's a reason to get out of bed as well as yoga. So you'll probably get more of these this year than anything else. So I'm going to read today's, Wednesday, January the 17th, if you're doing this practice today. We are in the waxing cycle of the moon, and so you ought to ask yourself, what am I doing to create the life I'm dreaming of? And use the dynamic Aries energies to take one small step forward toward manifesting your goals right now. So, well, if you're doing this yoga practice today, that's a step forward because your head will be clearer and you'll be with more direction and focus after your practice. So we'll start with the Ujjayi breath this morning and focus on really breathing deeply, feeling the breath through the nose, down past the throat, and feeling that clearing of your throat chakra. So sitting on your cushion, finding a comfortable way to sit. And open up your posture, relax your shoulders. If you're comfortable with the Ujjayi breath, close your eyes and just breathe through your nose. If you're a beginner and this is the first time you're doing this, breathe in through your nose. And when you exhale, you open your mouth, make a ha sound. Then there's a pause, breathe in. Inhale and notice your exhales getting longer and smoother. So it's important you're making the exhale come from your throat so that when you close your mouth now, you can feel the energy, the vibration in your throat chakra. It's a warm feeling, helping warm your body. If you struggle to do this with your mouth closed, go back to the first step with your mouth wide open. You might like to visualize the blue colour swirling around your throat area, cleansing and clearing any blockages. You're now thinking about today's intention. Be that you just simply repeat, I feel energized and motivated. Something like that to coincide with this waxing moon phase. Repeat it over 3 times. Noticing the movements in your belly as you breathe. Opening your eyes, changing the cross of your legs. Let's Let's loosen off our hips as we move round in a circle. The head comes forward, inhale. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest, straightening out your arms. Trying to continue with this pranayama, the Ujjayi breathing, throughout your practice. Now change direction. Anytime your mind wanders off, planning ahead or thinking about what's gone, come back to the sound of your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, bring your hands in front and step back into plank pose. If it's better for you on your forearms or your knees, then please do that. Keeping yourself comfortable throughout your practice. You can try shifting your weight forward and back on your heels if I show you from the side. Just giving your calves a little stretch out. The tummy muscles gently drawn in. Now lower onto your knees. Lowering down the chest between your hands. Inhale, lift up into Sphinx. Taking a deep breath in and out. Bring your hands under your shoulders, lift up into downward facing dog. Once again, feeling the stretch through your legs as you lower one heel down at a time. Your head is lowered. Try and relax the shoulders, keeping your arms slightly bent. Come forward again into your plank pose. Even trying a little movement side to side. If it's too much, keep doing what you're doing in your practice. Lowering down into Chaturanga, so you can go onto your knees first, or lower slowly down, strengthening your arms. Slide your hands forward, just in front of the shoulders, lifting up into Cobra. So you see my arms are still bent here. I'm not straightening out the arms and raising the shoulders up to the ears. Lower your head down, breathe in, breathing out, downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, raise the left leg up behind you. You can do this on your knees. Let me show you this variation first. Bend the leg and open up the hip slowly, looking underneath the right arm to see your foot. So on your knees, if it's a little bit more gentle on your wrists and shoulders, opening up the pelvis. Here for 3 to 5 breaths. Then changing on to the other leg. Coming out of postures when you're ready. Forward once again into plank. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up into your back bend. Still breathing deeply through your nose. Lowering your head, inhale. Exhale, child's pose for a moment. If your arms are tired, bring your arms alongside the body. And repeat your intention 3 times. Lifting up. Hands under your shoulders, knees below your hips. Bringing the left foot forward into a lunge position. Raise the arms up. Open the arms out wide. Breathing in. Okay, so we're going to do swan pose. If you can manage to lift your foot up and bring your hand to your foot. So maybe kneeling on a cushion or a folded blanket can help, or using a strap. It's quite common for this hamstring to go into cramp, so being careful, even just raising the foot up. If you've got a strap, you can have your hands over your head. Now bring your right hand to the floor or your arm on your leg for a twist. Here with the knee on the floor or raised up, straightening out your leg. Lower down your left arm. Raise the arms up. Using the pelvic floor as you gently bend back, coming forward. Doing swan pose again. See if it feels a little bit different. Lowering down, this time bringing your other hand, your left hand to the inside of your left foot. This arm might feel better here, the hand on the hip. And you can straighten out the back leg, pivoting the foot to flatten it on the floor. Lower down. Hands either side of your foot. Lift your foot back into downward facing dog. Stretch through the whole back of your body. Lowering down onto your knees. Bringing your right foot forward into lunge. The knee and ankle lined up. Inhale. Use your Mula Bandha lock as you bend back. Bring your left hand to the inside of your foot. In fact, swan pose first. So taking your right hand to your left foot. It might take a little bit longer to get into the posture, so don't worry. Just take your time. You can even lean forward if you're looking for a deeper stretch in your inner thigh. down, bringing your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Straightening out the leg. Lower down. Raise your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Open up the shoulders. Into swan pose. If it's really too difficult, taking the opposite hand to the foot, try the other hand. Just make your own adjustments. And lowering down, bringing now your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Open up to your left. And if you're extending the leg, make sure your heels are lined up. Blowing out the posture slowly. Use your Mula Bandha lock to lift the foot back into downward facing dog. And try making just a little circle with the hips and downward dog. And the other way. Walk your feet between your hands or engage the core and jump your feet forward into Uttanasana. Lower your head down. Then slowly lift up. The head comes up last. To mountain pose. So we're going to try dancer pose as our balance. So continuing with this stretch in the quads and the gentle opening of the chest and a back bend. So again, having a strap handy might be helpful. You're taking your right foot in your hand and I place my hand to the inside of the foot, just to keep the shoulders level. As you see, if I do it here, shoulder goes up. Raise the arm, and this might be where you stay. Or if you're moving into the posture further, take the knee out behind you. I'm just going to turn to the side to show you the foot lifts away from the body. Becomes more of a back bend the further you move into the posture. And then change legs. Finding your focus, your drishti point, before you find your balance. Taking your other foot in your hand. Taking your time to move further into the posture. working the standing supporting leg. Breathing in. Utkatasana, bend your legs. Imagine there's a chair behind you. So the knees don't go beyond the toes. Your gaze up to your hands. So you can have your hands on your hips if your blood pressure's up or down, or your back doesn't feel comfortable here. Now open the arms out. Lifting up, breathing in. Breathing out. Imagine you're holding a ball of energy in your hands. You can maybe even feel the heat and the tingling in your fingertips. Strengthening your legs. Coming out of the posture when you're ready. Lifting up. One more time. You see from the side, the back is straight. The knees not going beyond the toes. Taking the arms out, lifting up. Gently bend back, use your pelvic floor. Reach up, inhale, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lowering down, deepening the stretch in your hamstrings. Straightening the legs a little bit more. Using your exhale to move the chest closer towards your legs. Taking both legs behind you onto your knees. Hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Doing a few cat-cow postures. Inhale, lift up your head. Exhale, round your back, draw the tummy muscles in. Breathe in. Breathe in out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Noticing the Ushaya breathing again. Inhale, lift up your head. Bring the legs round in front as we do a seated twist. So you can do this with your left leg straight out, the foot is active, and the right foot here to the inside, or as far up to the other leg as you can. Or you might find you've got the flexibility to tuck this leg underneath, as long as you're sitting level here. Open up your chest, breathe in, raise your left arm up, and then twist round from the waist. If you can, round the arm the other side of your leg. Or hug the knee in close to really feel the stretch in at your glute. I'll show you from the side. This hand is close into the body, you're not leaning back. Shoulders are relaxed. Good for your back, also your digestion. And release, breathing out, changing on to the other side. So maybe the right leg straight out here. keep both sides balanced. So if one side's not quite ready to cross the leg underneath, keep the leg straight out. Inhale, lengthen your back. Relax the shoulders. You might find you can use your exhale to move the left hand further round the back, deepening your twist. Exhale to unwind. Straighten out your legs. Breathe in, really lengthen the spine. Then breathe out, forward bend. Maybe reaching your toes, hands on your legs. Breathing in, lifting up, lowering your arms. Okay, so putting your socks on, getting your cozy blankets ready for your relaxation in Shavasana. So this part is just as important as your postures, as the postures are preparing you to settle your mind, to breathe much more deeply and efficiently. So lying down on the floor, on your back if it's comfortable. Close your eyes. And notice how the breath moves through your body. Breathing without any conscious effort. The belly rising with your inhale, falling with your exhale. And anytime you're aware of passing thoughts, just acknowledge them. Even replying with a compassionate tone, saying, okay, I hear you, and I'll return later to that thought. As I'm resting in the present moment. Releasing all tensions in your body. Notice how the body feels lying on the floor. Maybe a warmth moving up and down your body. A deep feeling of relaxation. As you breathe in calm, breathing out any of your worries or fears. Notice the pauses in your breath. Notice if they've got longer too. A lingering pause after your exhale. Allowing you to take your next deep breath in. Fully breathing in and Fully breathing out. Now repeat your intention over 3 times. And then start to make small movements to stretch out. Opening your eyes. Roll over onto your right side. Sitting back up. Bringing your hands to the heart center. Namaste. I hope you go and have a good day or a good sleep if you're watching this in the evening, as I know some of you do. And I'll see you again on Friday morning. Gosh, the week's flying in. So any questions, any feedback, please just get in touch. If you're struggling with a posture and needing some advice, just let me know. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye for now.